It's a lovely sunny
afternoon all.
morning, even though it's been snowing. Well, there's not much snow left.
God, it
is
does
there?
half look cockeyed, doesn't it?
It looks slanted. It was slanted, sorry folks, but
Do you want me to level it up?
you'll just have to, yeah, well, you'll just have to see us on
Bear with us.
Just have to see us on an angle, that's all.
Oh.
That's it, now I think we're straight.
Is that right?
I think we're straight, or we're on an angle the other way now. You don't mind, you folks.
That's it, you'll have to watch us sideways.
Listen, I've looked at many photographs sideways that
Yeah.
people put on things.
Yeah.
You're watching them like that with your head on one side.
Yeah.
I don't think they realise when they turn the camera that it doesn't always go back again.
I know, but the thing is, if you're looking on your phone, if you turn your phone round, it
Yeah.
automatically goes,
I
it
don't know.
swaps over, doesn't it?
I've only accidentally took photographs on my phone so far.
Oh, right.
Anyway, if you've not watched us before, I'm Jan, this is Sue, and together we are Urban Gypsy Crochet.
That's the one.
And we're on Etsy, but we still haven't took photographs because it's beautifully sunny today, but I am so scared of falling because I've got snow on my slippy decking, so.
Well, that's it, yes, we've had snow, and while it's lovely and sunny,
It's cold.
it keeps, we get these threatening grey clouds.
Yeah.
So it's sort of sunshine and shadow and sunshine and shadow.
Yeah.
But we'll get it done.
I've got about 10 things now to
Yeah.
put. And if you can notice, I've finished off the green cardigan.
Tell you what, the colours look fantastic.
Finished off now. Ready to go on Etsy.
Yeah.
The purple one, I'm sorry, but the purple one's mine.
I love these muted colours here.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah. I think I'm going to give it a miss, really. I'm making something else in Granny Squares, which you'll see at a later date. I'm not
Yeah.
showing you part of it. It's my work in progress at the moment.
I'm going to have to give this a go.
Yeah.
Because I really quite like the idea of it.
Yeah. We're waiting to see what Sue makes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we've just been looking at the designs by Jen Cherry, which is spelled Xerri. She's on Facebook, and she's also called Star Lily Creations. And some of her designs, although they're very bright colours, aren't they? I do love her designs. She just has a knack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Some of them, you look at them and you think, no way, those colours, just no way. And then you look at the finished thing and you think, yes, I can see
Yeah.
where she's coming from now. But although I don't always like her colours all the time, I do like her designs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry if you're watching.
He
Dina.
didn't want to get off Jan and
He wouldn't even go down while I walked in here. He clung and put his arms.
he did.
He was hanging onto my bra strap at one stage, because he didn't want to get put down. Spoiled? Is he spoiled?
Spoiled,
No.
Gigi?
No, not spoiled at all.
No.
It's his nap time, and I'm sorry, but when it's Gigi's nap time, it's Gigi's nap time. This is why my crochet doesn't always get done, because somebody has a nap time. He's
Well,
like a baby, really. He always
yeah.
has a nap in the middle of the day. And then he revives again, and then he runs round a bit and does everything like that. And then once he has his dinner, he then goes back to sleep again.
Oh, right.
He's like a baby, really.
Yeah.
And as soon as he gets fed, he goes to
Get
sleep.
into his little routine.
Yes, he has a
Bless
little
him.
routine, yes. So how's the crocheting been going along?
It hasn't.
Mm-hmm.
I think the crow jaw's up to the left. I thought it had come back, but
It doesn't, no.
seeing, this and
Oh my.
those, the pictures you were showing me, and I'm thinking,
Yeah.
do you know what? I really ought to just.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes my crow jaw just ups and leaves me altogether. But I've learnt not to force it, because
Yeah.
if you start forcing yourself, you just start to hate what you're making, don't
Yeah.
you? And
Yeah.
then you think, no.
When you feel like you have to do it, it becomes
Yeah.
a chore, and then it puts you off for
Yeah,
even
I
longer.
struggle a bit over Christmas time, because I know I've got to do things.
Yeah.
I've got to do things by a certain time, and they've got to be finished
Yeah.
and that. And then the stress of it sort of like gets me wound up, and instead
Yeah.
of crocheting loosely, I'm sort of going,
Yeah.
my hands start hurting because I'm
Yeah.
clenching them,
Oh no, and then on some other days, you're over-inspired.
Oh, I was... got a dog here. I was a bit like that last night, actually. I'd seen those things by Jen.
Yeah.
And then I'd gone to bed, and for some reason my mind started ticking, you know.
Yeah, as it does.
And I was kind of like over-inspired. But the only thing about me is when I get inspired, like when I'm lying in bed, I forget by the following morning what I was inspired by. I have these brilliant ideas. I mean, I did used to keep a pen and pad by the side of my bed, but then I used to think, no, I'll remember in the morning. I don't need to draw it out or something. I'll remember in the morning, but of course...
No, you don't.
No.
No, you don't.
I've still got a dog there.
Oh.
Gigi appears to be moulting, so if you can see my trousers, they're just like velvet and hair.
Yeah. There's another dog on your knee.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. Well, it's not as bad as when I first came in.
Oh.
We got it, or what?
No, it's still in my mouth. I can't find. His hairs are so short that... I mean, Buster's were harder and wirier, so you could always find his hair. On my Facebook page, you know, when it says your 4-year memory or 5-year memory, it's always Buster. I must have only ever put photos of Buster up. None of me or anything else, you know, just the dog.
Well, it's Poppy on it at the moment, isn't it?
Is it?
Well, on Urban Gypsy Crochet it is.
Oh, it's Poppy, yeah. Oh, I love Poppy.
Poppy sat by
the window, doing it. Yeah.
Just having a nosy.
Oh, she was in her element if I could leave the patio door open. Just a bit. Just a bit.
Well, she's so lovely, isn't she?
Mm. She just thought there might be a squirrel.
Yeah.
Or there could be a cat. So she was on guard.
Yeah. Protecting you from wildlife.
Yeah. She was only here, 3 days, and it was like Poppy 0, squirrel 1.
Yeah.
Poppy 0, cat 1.
Yeah.
But once the cat had been in, she spent about another half hour sniffing around where he had been and just checking it hadn't come back, stuff like that. Yeah.
Bless her, she's a lovely dog.
Oh, I do. I adore Poppy. Not that I don't adore Gigi.
Look at it.
Well, this is how...
How he gets away with that, I have no idea.
This is how... I used to have to sit on the sofa with Poppy. And she used to sit by my side and put her head all over me like this. Luckily I didn't get a full body because she's 7.5 stone.
Well, that's it, she's a big girl.
I don't know what it is in pounds because there's 14 pounds to a stone in there. Yeah. So you can work that out. Anyway, she's 7.5 stone, so even just a head bit and her leg bits was still quite heavy.
Yeah.
And she was just so happy if she could sit with her head on me. She put her head up on my shoulder as well.
7.5 stone in pounds. If you round it up to £15.
Yeah. Oh gosh. 7 times 15.
Oh, I know. So that's like
60.
If it says 6,
90.
that's like 3 times 30, which is 90.
Yeah.
105.
She's probably about the weight I should be.
105. Oh, no, 105. £115 if we say.
Yeah. So I had at least half of that laying on me when she used to put her head on my shoulder. And her front legs. Front legs over my legs and her head like across my chest bit. Something about my chest that animals like. My cat used to sit on my chest like that. Yeah. Yeah. It must be comfy. Having padding is good for animals.
Yeah.
I never had this effect on babies though. Babies, I'm rubbish with babies actually. When people say, do you want to hold the baby? I'm like, no! Babies just...
No, I must admit, all babies, they just cry when they came to me.
Yeah, exactly. Toddlers, I'm ace with toddlers. From about 18 months onwards.
Yeah.
Toddlers absolutely love me. But babies, no. I just have to pick a baby up and it starts to yak. Yeah. And I'm going, no, thank you. You hold your own, baby. I'm not one of these that has to dive in a pram,
No.
I was never really...
I'll have a nose in.
Yeah. So isn't it pretty or something like that, but... I was never that enamoured with mine when he was little. You know, I was like,
Well, they're not the most beautiful of things, are they?
Sorry to say this, Harriet wasn't a lovely baby at all.
No,
By
when
the
they first
time
born,
he
they all
was-
look like Winston Churchill,
Yeah,
don't they?
by the
And
time
that's
he was
it.
about a year or 18 months, he was really bonny baby, a lovely baby. But when he was born,
Yeah.
no.
Not even just like they change.
Thank goodness. He looked really cross.
About 3 or 4 months when you know
Yeah.
you think, oh right, yes.
He went bright red in the face, looked very, very cross. His nose had been squashed because he'd been no room for him in the womb, so his nose was flattened like a boxer's. And he had this big groove across here where again it had been squashed.
Yeah.
And he just looked so angry the whole time. And he
No,
had
I
ears,
just think they all look like Winston Churchill.
and his ears
you
were
know,
like
people-
capitals.
You know, nosy and oh, don't it look like its mother or whatever?
Yeah, no, they used to
And I'm
look.
thinking it just looks like a baby.
No, they used to look at
They all
Harriet
look
and
the
go,
same.
"Oh,
Ish.
that's what they." When I used to say, they used to say, "Can I look at your baby?" And they used to go, "Oh," because he had massive ears. He grew into his ears. He had real monkey ears. You know,
Yeah.
really. Oh, cab doors, swinging. Oh,
No, mine were just your average babies, you know what I mean? They look
No.
like babies. They were babies.
mine was red and angry looking. Oh,
Even though they look like Winston Churchill, but
yeah. No, mine looked like he'd been in a boxing ring.
yeah.
Especially when they brought him and they put a towel around him, so I didn't see his ears at first. They just had him wrapped in a towel. And he just looked like, you know, at the end of a fight when they wrap a boxer up. He was a queer little baby, he really was. And then he had his hands like that, and the paediatrician used to say, he can't go home until he opens his hands, and we need to know there's not a problem. And they used to throw him backwards and everything like that, and no, his hands would stay firmly shut. Oh, and he had his thumb inside, that's right.
Yeah.
The thumb actually inside them, and that was how he was. And they used to try prizing his fingers open because they said we've got to check his hands are okay. And eventually they were throwing him backwards, you know, doing all this stuff like that. And eventually one day he opened his hands. They were massive hands, absolutely massive. And he says, "Good God," he said, "he's going to be a boxer, this one." He said, "Look at the size of and his feet. He had huge feet. You know, like a rabbit has
Yeah.
like feet as long as its leg." Like that. He had massive feet. And I remember thinking, oh my God, what's this child going to be, 7 foot or something? Anyway, he stopped growing. He's just shy of 6 foot, so. But it was so funny. Oh, I'm not even answering.
No,
It'll be
whatever.
If they want me, they'll leave a message.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
This happened last time we were doing it
Yeah.
before, didn't it?
They always seem to phone me.
Yeah.
And it's always somebody, I just have to block them, you know, after that. But it stopped.
Is it house phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody rings my house phone. If they want me,
No,
it's
that's
always my
it. There
mobile.
people tend to ring your mobiles these days.
Yeah,
don't they?
nobody rings my house phone, only people trying to sell me something. I'll check back later, see if
Yeah.
they've left a message. It's important. If they
Yeah.
haven't left a message, block the number.
Hey, never mind. So no, it's been a bit
Bit iffy. But
today. Very.
at least you managed to get down here off them there.
Yeah,
didn't
that's
you?
it. Because also we've got quite a lot of snow
Yeah.
near us.
I sent a message this morning to Sue saying, I don't know if we got snow or not, but we didn't really, but I knew snow, you would have
Yeah.
more snow. So I thought, oh. So
Well, it
then
looked
she,
sort of very Christmassy, sort of
Yeah.
late last night, and you know when, because it's quiet. It was Sunday evening, not a lot of movement,
yeah.
and the snow was lying and it was untouched. It looked lovely
Yeah.
actually.
Well, I must
It
say
was
a big
quite
warm,
a covering.
a big warm welcome. We've got quite a few new subscribers in the last
Oh.
couple of weeks, so
Hello.
hi, hello. You're very, very welcome. We appreciate you.
That's
muchly.
it. And hello to all the
Hello.
older ones as well. Yeah,
No, not
the
old.
older age. No, yeah. All our,
Original.
yeah.
Original, yeah.
Get myself in bother here.
No, most of them are younger than me. I'm the only old one around here. Oh dear me, started coughing now. Oh, sorry, Gigi, did I disturb you, Dad? I'm very
Oh.
sorry. I'm very sorry, I disturbed his sleep by coughing.
Oh, flipping
And now
heck.
he's not comfy.
No, not spoilt, is he not? No.
No, no.
No.
I'm very, very thankful and very grateful that we have such an original kind of, I was going to say fan base, but not that sound. That sounds so big-headed. You know what I mean. That sounds like I'm a superstar. And here are my
Also, I
fans.
love reading the comments.
Yeah, yeah, we have some lovely comments,
And,
thank you all.
you know,
I've
you
been,
can tell off the names and, you
Yeah.
know, those of you who have little pictures and everything.
yeah,
A real cross section, and it's great because you get some lovely feedback. Thank you.
I haven't answered this last month, and I still have never answered. Well, you know, when I did one a day, I never did answer any of them. I just got overwhelmed.
Well, I think if you do one a day, you would get overwhelmed.
Completely overwhelmed with it, and I never went back to it. So if you did leave me a question, whenever ago, when was it?
Somebody did ask a question, but me and my short-term memory, it's getting old.
How I passed my Alzheimer's test, I never know. Because my memory is completely.
No, somebody did ask a question, and it was about a pattern for something.
Somebody asked me, somebody must be going through all my old videos, and all I'm getting comments on some of my really old videos, like asking me which pattern's this, and I mean, you might stand a chance if it was a video I made like a month ago. But when somebody's going through my videos from 12 months ago, I'm like, what pattern did I use?
Yeah.
You know, I really don't remember.
No,
Sorry,
I think
people.
it was something to do with the Fancy Fans shawl.
Oh,
It's called Fancy Fans, isn't it?
I think so. I don't remember. Yeah,
I'll try and remember for next time.
The book it was in. Yeah, they wanted to know
Ideas for today's crochet or something.
Yeah, they wanted to know which book it was in, but it
Yeah.
was a very old book. You might still be able to get a copy on, you know, like Amazon or eBay or something. But it was an old
think
pattern.
that was the last question we got asked.
Yeah. I've been asked a few questions, but from
Way back.
way back. Somebody's going through my older videos, and I have a terrible memory. You know, as to know what pattern I used back then. I mean, sometimes there wasn't even a pattern. Sometimes there was a bit of Janet in there, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of times there's a bit of Janet in there.
Yeah.
I'm terrible for not using a pattern, or if I
You
start
start
off
with
using
a
pattern,
pattern,
I
and you
think,
think, oh, I'll just do this,
No,
or I'll just do that.
I
Or,
don't like the way they've done that.
yeah,
arm,
I'll do this,
Mm.
because then I know it'll fit me. And
Yeah. Because I'm a little fat body and short arms, you see, so if I have to adapt, because like if I did the arms as long as they're supposed to be after I've done the right, if it's top down, you know, it's just oh, the joys of not being a model size.
I don't think anybody is, are they?
Not unless they starve themselves, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I was looking at some fashion show things yesterday. I think I'd wandered off onto YouTube.
Yeah.
And they were like the 2018, you know, people like Balmain and all these you know, the ones that make these fantastic things that nobody would ever wear.
Yeah.
And there was a model on there, and she just looked like she was ill. You know, all her chest bones were sticking out.
Yeah.
And her boobs was like down here somewhere. She's a young girl. But you know when people lose weight rapidly?
Yeah.
And the boobs like sag. And they're just hanging down here. And I'm thinking, oh
poor
God,
thing.
you look awful.
No, they need a bit of meat on them.
Mm.
Then they're more like us, you know, the normal population, really.
Yeah. There was one designer though who had some fairly hefty girls on there. They had a bit of cellulite. It was nice to see.
Yeah.
Nice to see cellulite.
Real people.
Real people.
Real people.
You know, cellulite doesn't exist in the model world.
No.
So it's nice when you see a bit.
I used to like those, I'm not sure whether they've done one recently. You know, the Lion brand.
Oh yeah, they have a plus size model, don't they?
Yeah, and I like to see the...
Cheru, wish you call or something.
Oh, I've not a clue, but I like to see their, you know, their fashion parades of like what's in knitting and crocheting. I think that's great.
I just wish there were more fashion parades with crochet.
You get the odd one, don't you? I remember you sending me a link, ages ago.
Yeah, there was one of, I think that was a Lion Brand, wasn't there, or something?
No, but I mean ages ago.
Yeah, it was a fashion show.
It was like a proper fashion show.
Yeah. But I type in that all the time. If you find any, let me know. Apart from Lion Brand, I do watch those. But I type in usually on, the top saying crochet, fashion, 2018 or something like that. Or fashion shows, I type all different variations of that. And very seldom you get anything.
No, I remember you sending me this link and it was brilliant.
I mean, the only one who used to do one every year was a woman who used to do swimwear. And I'm thinking, well, I don't think I have any clientele who would want me to crochet swimwear, I'm sorry, but, they're more covered up, aren't they?
That's it. I'd never get the tension right because you've got to be really, precise with your tension for that, I should imagine.
I mean, in England, or in Great Britain, I should say, there's not many opportunities for wearing
but it's like, those little halter tops and everything. And I think, them will look great. And then I think, my crocheting.
Yeah. They're nice on somebody young.
Loosely.
Like say your granddaughters were going on holiday with the shorts.
But it'd end up
lovely. But
I'd end up with, I'd probably do the right amount of chain.
Yeah.
And it'd grow.
But they have to be tight enough, otherwise you've got to line them, haven't you? I mean, I think I've told everybody. I think I used to crochet for a boutique back in the must be the 60s, and I used to crochet bikini, but we used to send them to a tailoress. And she used to put the linings in the bikini. They were really skimpy bikini bottoms, believe me. They had tie sides.
Yeah.
And the cups, the bra was just like cups.
Yeah.
With strings, He used to call it his cruise range. And I used to crochet them in cotton or in the Goldfinger, the gold and silver. But he used to always send them to be lined.
Yeah.
Because they were a bit scratchy.
Yeah.
Especially the Goldfinger. Looks pretty, but my God, it scratches your nether regions.
I should imagine it would do, but no. Some of these little halter tops.
Yeah. I would love the opportunity to do that again, crochet for a boutique. Kind of one-off. I don't mean an exclusive boutique who only had, say, one design in 4 sizes or something like that.
Mind you, crochet was in.
Yeah.
Was it last year or the year before? A lot of the, major fashion houses had something. Daily Mail. Mail on Sunday.
Yeah.
From about a month ago. And I meant to bring it and I forgot. See? Brain like a
you've shredded it by now, yeah.
Do you know, I don't know whether I have or not. I'll have a look. The You magazine.
Oh, yeah.
And there was a crochet... I think it was a crochet jumper and a crochet skirt. And the price...
Oh, I know.
Should have seen it.
Eye-watering, isn't it?
I thought, flipping heck.
I look at crochet tops, in sometimes on the line and that. And they're like £90, £100 just for a little sleeveless top.
This was in the hundreds.
Yeah.
It was... And I thought, flipping heck, I could make that.
Well, do you remember my granny square coat I made?
Yeah.
The original one was done in shades of beige, and it was from, not Inspirit, what would they call it? Inspire now? It's a range of clothing that do knitwear. And it was over £1,000, the original one.
Flipping.
The one done in creams and browns. And I mean, people said to me, why didn't you make them for Etsy and stuff? But, I mean, they were so labour intensive.
Yeah.
So, this was labour intensive.
Yeah.
This is why I don't want to commit myself to making a lot more of these, because it isn't so much the cost of the yarn, because I did use a lot of my
the time crocheting is the time.
It was the time sewing up the millions of ends and getting it all that takes all the time in the world.
That's it, you want to go into a shop and say, I'd like a variegated yarn, but I'd like the variegations in the yarn to be X amount of yarns.
Yeah, so each one does a row.
In a row.
Yeah, I mean, I'd thought about doing it in the, those cakes, but you'd get sort of huge patches, like especially on sleeves. Yeah. I mean, the body all done in one on here, but like where it's shorter at the neck, you get a lot of the especially on the sleeves. You just get big lumps of colour.
You can never be satisfied. No. There are the colour runs that are too short and look
just look like fleck,
or the colour runs that are too long and then they look patchy.
I mean, Christina said to me that she got these cakes, she managed to get over some cakes of the multicoloured. What can I make with them? I said, well, you're talking a shawl, really. I've not found out anything different to make, because if I was to make a garment, I'd have like one white front, one pink front, you know.
Yeah, out of the cakes you would. Yeah, you need something that's done
circular. It's got to be done circular.
Yeah.
It's got to be big enough to. It's got to be like a blanket or a shawl, hasn't it, or something like that. But I haven't discovered.
Actually, I was a bit inspired last week, and I need to go and root out and ferret about in garage.
Ooh.
Not your garage, my garage.
Oh, welcome to my garage.
I want some chunky yarn. Now, I know I've got some somewhere. It's finding the right bag. I'd seen this hat and I want to make this hat.
Oh,
and I'm not a hat person, but for the school run, in this weather when you stood outside.
I've got chunky in the garage, but I think it's like neutral colours, white, beige, black, something like that in a box in the garage.
Oh, I might have to have a look.
Yeah, but I can't remember. There's nothing inspiringly coloured as far as I can remember. It's all... Because I bought it again for hats last year. I bought it for them. I never made them. But it's just chunky. And then...
I've not ventured down the gardens or the garage.
My garage is cold. It's freezing cold.
Well, that's it. It's been so cold, and it's not been cold, it's been wet and cold.
I finally put buttons on those neck warmers and hats. And I had to go in the garage. I had to go in the garage to find these green buttons. And they've not gone back yet. They're still on top of the cupboard. It's so cold in there.
Yeah.
It's like you need to put your coat on, but you never do, because you just think, oh, I'm just popping.
Yeah, just popping.
Just pop in the garage for a minute.
Oh, I've got to physically go outside, you see.
Oh, no. I've got the doorway from my kitchen that goes into the garage, so I've got no excuse really, but it's still cold.
Yeah.
And I still need to go into the loft because I'm looking for... You know, I bought the fabric from Abercorn. Well, I've got some more fabric, and it's either in a box or it's in a suitcase, and it must be in the loft, because I don't know where else it would be. And I've got loads and loads of lace.
Well, next time...
And the project I'm doing...
We'll have to brave it and I'll go in the loft for you.
The project I'm doing at the moment, which I won't reveal too late at the moment, is a secret.
But it needs some lace.
It needs lace. And I've got shed loads of lace. Well, not shed loads, but I've got bags of lace. I'm not buying any more lace. Not when I've already got it, if you know what I mean. I'm trying to economise.
And you've got the correct buttons for them.
Yeah.
For it.
I've got loads and loads and loads of buttons,
So, there we go.
So, all I want now is to bring somebody in from my Etsy shop.
Yeah.
Because I've got 4 bags of stuff upstairs and about 24 things on my Etsy shop. So, something isn't right there.
No, we need a... Excuse me.
An inventory.
Flipping heck. I'm forgetting how to breathe, let alone forgetting what I did last week.
Coffee top, it could be a brick.
No, we say coffee top, it might be 50p.
Oh no, my mother used to say coffee top, it could be a brick. The things your mothers say to you.
I know.
And they stick.
Yeah.
Absolutely, they stick.
You find yourself saying them to your children.
Yeah. If you break your leg, don't come running to me.
Yeah. Do you want something to cry for?
Yeah. If you don't know what you're crying for, I'll slap you and then you know what you're crying for. Yeah. Oh.
Do you want something to cry for?
Well, I used to say, what are you crying for? Oh, no. Oh, God, my mother and her sayings.
Imagine think all,
you
know, we all have them, and we've all said them, and we've all been on the receiving end of them.
And who was Piffy on a rock bun?
I haven't got a clue who Piffy on a rock bun was.
Or stop sitting there like Piffy on a rock bun. Or stop, I mean, I never knew what she meant for years when she used to say stop standing there like one of Lewis's. Now that Lewis's was a big store in Manchester. And I thought she meant one of the mannequins. But what she actually meant was there was a ginnel, like a little alleyway that went between 2 pieces of this Lewis's.
Right.
And the ladies of the night used to stand on the corners.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm.
And I've heard, you know, that saying, like one of Lewis's.
Yeah, well, that's what they meant.
In Harris, it was like 1 o'clock, half stroke.
Yeah.
And I still use that.
But one day, when I was a teenager, I was waiting for my friend. I mean, I didn't know anything about any of this. Being a bit of a red light area, I didn't know that. So I'm waiting for my friend, and I'm waiting outside them.
Getting propositioned.
No, this woman come up to me. She was quite nasty. And, you know, she was obviously caked in makeup and about 40 or something like that, you know. And she told me to pee off.
Oh, you were on her turf.
I was on her turf. I was on her pitch. She said, "You're not standing here." I said, "I'm waiting for my friend." She said, "I don't care. You're not standing here. You're not doing my business any good." She said. I suppose I wasn't, because I was only young, fresh meat, I suppose, wasn't I? About 17.
Oh, dear.
But when I went back home, when I told my mum, you know, that's when I found out what one of Lewis's was.
Right. We see, I've learned something new today.
Yeah. When
I thought it meant shop mannequins.
Yeah. When I told my mum, I said, "This woman told me to pee off, like, you know." And she goes, "Well, where were you standing?" And I told her, and she went, "Don't stand there again. Arrange to meet somewhere else." She says, "That's where they stand.
The ladies of the night."
The ladies of the night plying their wares stand there." And I'm like, I mean, I'd only vaguely heard of ladies of the night. I didn't know what they did or anything. I was so naive, honest to God I was, yeah. I was cloistered.
Yeah.
In my upbringing.
Oh no, there's loads of sayings that get passed down. And I can't think of any more just off the top of my head at the moment, but...
My dad had a great... My dad was a funny... One of these unconsciously funny men.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he used to say things with a deadpan face. And you never knew quite... He should have made a good poker player, except he didn't play cards. But, you know, you never knew if he was quite serious or not, because he used to look at you. And he'd tell you something. Never move his face. No expression on his face. And he used to be standing there thinking, is that right, or is it a joke?
Yeah.
You know? And my cousin was saying the same thing. She said, "Oh, I can always remember your dad." She said he had such a deadpan face. I said he did. He reminded me in a way of like Sid James.
Yeah.
You know, Sid James had that sort of face that was expressive, didn't he? I don't mean he looked like Sid James. I mean,
no,
he
but
just,
I know what you mean.
That's from the Carry On films if you're in the US. Very sort of, 1950s, 60s comedy?
Yeah.
Black and white films, weren't they, usually?
Yeah. 60s, I'd say.
Carry On,
camping,
Carry On, whatever. They all started off as Carry On, didn't they?
Well, they had all sorts, didn't they?
Oh, I used to love those films. They were always great, weren't they?
Yeah, but you could see the joke coming, couldn't you? You almost knew what they were going to say.
It was very sort of
laugh.
slapsticky kind of humour, but it was still funny. We used to see that. Oh, Dick. Yeah, there was Carry On Camping with Barbara Windsor with her.
Yeah. Well, they had all sorts, they had, what was it? They had all sorts. Carry On Doctor, was it?
Yeah.
Carry On Nurse.
Then there was one like the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Yeah.
And then there was ones where they went on holiday abroad.
Carry On Up the Khyber.
Yeah.
And,
They were very, very famous and very, very popular back in the day, aren't they? I must admit, I'm stuck for choice with films these days because they don't seem to be making my kind of film anymore.
Right.
Although I do want to watch that new one that's coming out with Imelda in it and everybody.
Oh, that looks great, doesn't it? What's it called?
I don't know. Something to do with Friends, is it? Yeah.
I saw the advert for it last night.
Yeah, that looks as though it's going to be good.
Yeah, Imelda Staunton, Celia Imrie.
Yeah. What's it in it, isn't she? Patsy that used to be in
Joanna Lumley.
Joanna Lumley's in it.
Timothy Spall.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even my other half said, "Oh, that looks like fun."
Because I like The Best Marigold Hotel.
Oh yeah.
That was one of the best films ever.
Yeah, it gives you something to look forward to. Yeah. You know, if our age could be like that.
I love films that are directed at sort of the older age groups.
Yeah. Maggie Smith was in that, wasn't she, Dame Maggie Smith? Oh. I think she is fantastic.
She's a fantastic actress, yeah.
Oh. And the one-liners she comes out with. I mean, I know it's all scripted, but I believe she's a bit like that in real life.
Yeah. She used to be, was she in Downton Abbey?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, she was the Dowager Duchess in Downton Abbey. She came out with all best one-liners.
She's such a brilliant actress, yeah.
Oh.
But I love the old, I don't like action films that are all horror. You know, like ghouls, vampires, God knows what. I don't like them. I don't like the action heroes where they're fighting and all that. No.
I don't know, I quite...
No, I'm not into that.
I wouldn't say I particularly like any one genre.
Yeah.
And if it's on and you get into the first few minutes of it, then fine.
Yeah.
But...
and I don't like these Game of Thrones and stuff like that. I'm just not...
I never got into that.
No,
mind you,
not into that.
It must have clashed with something else.
Just not into
because I never
that.
started watching it. But
yeah, there was all the others like with witches and stuff and all that. I just.
Oh no, I don't mind those because like I like all the Harry Potter ones. I think they're brilliant, and the Hobbit ones.
I must be the only person in the world who's never watched any of the Harry Potter films.
Oh, they are good, Jan. You really ought to watch Harry Potter.
I haven't read any of the books and I haven't watched any of the films.
No, you're going to have to watch Harry Potter.
Going back, I have never watched Jaws.
I haven't because it just never ever.
No, never appealed to me.
No.
And these films that everybody's going, everybody in the world has seen this or read this and that. And I must be a rebel. Because if everybody in the world is doing this, that and the other, I do the opposite.
Yeah.
I'm determined I'll be a rebel. If everybody's wearing pink...
Do you know, when it comes to films, and big famous films, Titanic, I never sat down and watched it from one end to the next.
I never watched that other one, what was it called, that where they were standing on the bridge? Was that Titanic?
Yeah, standing on the bow of a ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Celine Dion giving it the whales.
Yeah. No, I've not watched that either.
But I've seen enough of it in bits.
Yeah, to know what it's about.
To know exactly what was going on.
I've probably watched a very, very old film that was like Titanic. But it wasn't Titanic, it was that film that was going down. It was a black and white film years ago, showing everybody drowning and going down, but it wasn't actually Titanic. But I watched that one, it was years and years ago. And I don't know, I just tend to... And I don't like all this schmaltzy love films they keep putting on the Sky TV.
Right.
They're all like, woman goes back to her hometown and discovers her long lost lover. So she's calling off her... Oh, no, I don't like that. They're too smolchy. Is that a word? Smolts.
Well,
whatever.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Too sicky.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes, you see, if you're in the right frame of mind...
Yeah, but the Christmas films used to get on my nerves as well.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, but you can't beat a good Christmas film. No. Around Christmas, man.
Yeah, around Christmas.
Not any other time of the
year,
but
Christmas
around Christmas.
July,
yeah. No.
And a lot of the ones where they're always... Oh.
But sometimes, and when they're on, in the run-up to Christmas...
Yeah.
You'll think, oh, I've seen that. But
some of them are okay.
Yeah.
The rest of them, no, they're all the same.
They're so predictable, aren't
Predictable. They're like Mills and Boon's books, aren't they? You know, they're romantic
books.
They're
entertaining.
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, I used to read Mills and Boon books avidly when I was about 18, 20.
Yeah.
You know, but then you sort of grow out of them a bit, don't you?
That's it. Real life, it's
when you realise the handsome prince is not going to come on.
No.
Or you are not going to be discovered by a millionaire because you've twisted your ankle in the street and he's going to take you back and marry you. No.
Unfortunate, but no.
And the other one I can't stand is that woman who writes all them dreary books. You know, they're always working class girls who get pregnant. What's she called?
Oh, Catherine Cookson.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Hers are too sad and dreary. There's never any happy endings in them, is there? I know I used to have a friend and she's, oh, Catherine Cookson, there's got a new book coming out. You know, I'm going back years, obviously, because she's not around now. But, you know, everybody used to say, oh, there's a new Catherine Cookson coming out, got to go and buy it. And I think, oh, dear. Another mill girl getting pregnant again, you know. Too dire.
No, I just, whatever, you know, if it takes me fancy or if it's on and you think, oh, I don't really want to watch this, but, after a few minutes you might get into it.
My ex was always war films or cowboys.
Right.
I didn't mind some of the cowboys, you know, like Rio Grande.
Yeah.
Rick Nelson was in it and Dean Martin and with John Wayne and doing a bit of singing and
right.
stuff. I used to love
John
Rio
Wayne
Grande.
was good.
I used to love that, but he used to tickle me when he was about 60-odd-year-old with his wig on, playing the romantic lead, you know. And this young, beautiful 30-year-old used to be falling in love with him. I used to think, No, that's not quite right. Find him a woman about 40 or 50, you know.
No, I must admit, I do like... Do they call them rom-coms?
Yeah.
You know, and Richard Curtis and... Oh, what was the other guy's name? Used to write and produce a lot of them. You know, like Four Weddings and a Funeral, all the big, you know...
No, I didn't mind that one. That other
you know,
one
proper British rom-com.
That other one that Hugh Grant was in. You know, he's been in a few comedy ones, hasn't he? Yeah. But
well,
yeah, I
like
didn't mind
that
them,
sort of, you know, on the lines of like most exotic.
Oh yeah,
best Marigold. Exotic Marigold Hotel.
I watched both of them. Both of them, yeah. The second one wasn't quite as good as the first one.
No, it wasn't, was it? But
the first one was great, yeah. But
something to aspire to.
My aspirations were on Pinterest yesterday. I spent the whole 2 or 3 hours wasted. I try not to go on Pinterest because you go from one, and then just as soon as you save one, this little thing pops up at the bottom saying you might like such a thing, and you think,
I've managed to train myself not to click
No,
that.
I have managed to do because I get sidetracked.
Yeah.
The only one I didn't get sidetracked, and I might go back to, was that what's she called? Attic. Something Attic.
Oh, Attic 24.
Attic 24. I might go back to that because she does a lot of this.
Yeah.
Fairly stitchy stuff.
Yeah, she makes blankets, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does make some beautiful. It's her colour choices.
Yeah.
She has another one who's got great colour choices. She chooses really primary colours, doesn't she? Like reds, blues.
Yeah, there's certain colour spectrum, and you just think
that's Attic 24.
Attic 24. Yeah. Even though somebody else might have made it.
Yeah, you know it's
you just think Attic 24 because it's sort of.
That's the way too.
Well, she's been doing it sort of the longest, hasn't she?
I used to read a blog. I don't know why I've got out of reading blogs.
Oh, there's a few blogs I like to read.
Yeah.
And I used to.
That was before YouTube.
It's still on my bookmarks, but.
That was before YouTube.
I don't read it as much.
Well, I lost a lot of them.
Sorry, Lucy.
I lost a lot of my bookmarks when my PC crashed. So a lot of the ones I used to pick out, there was quite a few I used to watch. But YouTube's kind of spoiled it all. It's too easy, isn't it, to watch YouTubes?
That's true. I do like reading a good blog.
Yeah.
You know, I've got several bookmarks on bookmarks on my computer, and they cover a range of subjects.
Yeah. I mean, I don't watch too many tutorials. I might bookmark them for if I want to make the thing later.
Yeah.
But I don't actually sit and watch it. I look at what it is that they're making, and I think, would I make that? If I would make it, then I'd put it on a bookmark. If I wouldn't make it, I just don't even watch it.
I know, because sometimes
I prefer chatty ones, you know.
Yeah, but sometimes if you watch the odd tutorial, they might just do something that you think, I never thought of that.
I do watch the odd tutorial, but
I mean, good at that.
To sit through, like when they're talking about how many chain you cast on and all this, that and another, if you're not actually wanting to do it right at that moment, I don't find it inspiring to watch it.
Almost like I've got a lot of, I
just mark them and think, I'll watch that later, you know. I prefer chatty. I like one or two people who do make videos quite regularly.
Yeah.
And they're not always just crocheting or what they're making. Sometimes they are. But sometimes they're just chit-chat and chatty.
Like us.
Like us, yeah.
Yeah.
You get to know...
Those of us whose crojo has
disappeared. My crojo's not disappeared. It's just that I've finished one thing and I'm on a work in progress. Which I'm not showing you until it's not a work in progress, if you know what I mean. It's got lace and buttons on it and ribbons. That's all I'm going to say.
It's very nice.
And
or it will be anyway.
Yeah. But I like to watch people, you know, that just chat. Yeah. And you get to feel as though you know them. You know, a bit of their life and a bit of whatever. It's not just, this is what I've bought, this is this haul, this is that haul. And I mean, I get a little bit not bored with hauls, but I do, if they're American, I mean, I might look at them and think, oh yeah, that's pretty. But when somebody's showing me colour after colour after colour on Red Heart, you know, we struggle to get things like that. So to me, they're not as interesting. as somebody who shows me a haul of stuff that I can get.
Yeah.
I mean, like Grace was showing an ice haul. Well, we can get ice,
Yeah.
because we buy it, yeah. But, and another thing I must do is look in that Hobium box again and
Yes.
make some things, because the guy
Oh,
was,
your current thing.
yeah, would do nicely
Yeah,
with that.
yes. Your current whip would be
Yeah. Well,
rather excellent.
Another one. You
Yeah.
mean, yeah, yeah.
Well, you know,
Yeah,
your current idea.
yeah. Because I must look in that box, because Hobium yarns were good enough to send me a box
Yeah.
of samples. And I haven't really used an awful lot of them at the moment. So I must use them. But I'm not in a buying mind at the moment. That's why I've not been on Hobium to buy anything.
Yeah.
They're another Turkish company besides Ice. You see, I don't just buy from Ice.
Some of those yarns were gorgeous, though.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And what I like about Hobium is you don't have to buy them in packs like you do with Ice.
Yeah, you can.
If you
wanted 4, you could get 4
4.
and not 8.
And not
or
8,
6.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only problem with Ice is the value is great, you know, the yarn's lovely and
But you
that.
have to have the pack.
But you have to buy the pack.
Mind you, from the company's point of view, you can understand why.
Oh yeah, it's easier for them not faffing
Yeah.
about when they're breaking up orders. Just get a pack
Yeah.
of this, pack of that, pack
Yeah.
of the other. Yeah. I mean, Grace has chosen some nice ones on her video.
Oh, I shall have to go and have a look.
GB Maltese, if you want to have a look. She's got a big ice order that's just come in. He nearly went to an Indian reservation because they had the wrong address on it.
Oh!
But luckily her UPS man, or whoever it was, knows her.
Yeah.
And he says to her, is this yours? It's got the wrong address on it. Is this yours? Yeah, that's mine. So somebody in the Indian reservation nearly had a
Flipping
parcel.
heck.
Yeah.
That would never do.
No.
Because she'd be left without.
Yeah. But she said apparently the Indian reservation is closed down now and it's a casino. So
Oh!
somebody a while ago
Might have.
must have used ice
Yeah.
yarns to order some yarn. But it's not even there now.
Oh, right. Oh.
But it will be used to be going in a bit because it's not.
I know. Well, we didn't put the timer on, did we?
No, never put the timer on. Buy time especially and then don't set it.
Yeah.
That's
We've
us.
been known to set it, but not very
That
often.
is us. So before we disappear, we should better say goodbye.
Yes.
And hopefully we will have some crochet for you next week.
Definitely.
And hopefully the sun will shine enough for me to put these, how many items did you say there to go on? About 10.
Oh,
12.
crikey, yeah, at least 10.
At least 10 things to go on Etsy, including this,
Yeah.
this cardigan.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know what size it is, so don't ask me what size it is if you want to buy it. Don't know yet until I measure it. When I'm making things for Etsy, I just freehand them, so
Yeah.
they come out either big or whatever. And we have to finish stuffing the lady
Yeah.
over there, because she's got a cardigan on that's not
That's
seen the
it.
light of Etsy yet. Yeah,
A plus size parlour or whatever.
yeah, I don't know what we called her.
No. Did we make it? Did we?
She did it originally, but she's had her name changed so many times, hasn't she?
Well, we'll have to, you know,
Yeah,
Hattie.
Hattie.
Hattie Jakes.
Yeah, because she's a big plus size girl.
She was. Carried it really well, didn't she?
Yeah.
She was, yeah.
I mean, this is Lady Jane because she's not got a head,
Yeah.
so we can't have that. But this one wants finishing off the other model that we were plumping out. She's
Well,
got,
you know, we're getting there, aren't
yeah,
we?
she needs her arms plumping out and she needs a
Yeah,
sweater
because
plumping
like
out.
we got so far, didn't
Yeah,
we?
we got so far making little arms for her
Yeah.
and it never got stuffed, if you know what I mean.
So it's amazing what you can do with some carpet tube.
Carpet tube and a bit of stuffing.
Yeah.
And then some, what did we put underneath her? Some like sheeting stuff, didn't we, to make her bigger.
Yeah.
Look, can you see me? Oh, on my
Again?
phone again. Anyway, I'm going to go this
Yeah.
time. I'll see what's on the phone.
Bye.
So bye.